Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Wealth Unlimited. Today in the series of talking about stock market updates, I will be giving you the overview of global indices. Further, we will be discussing about what happened in Nifty50 today and how Indian markets can trade in upcoming week. I will also be telling you about the DreamFolks IPO GMP, as well as I will be covering stocks like Adani Enterprises, HDFC Bank, why Indian IT sector is under pressure, and stocks like TCS and Infosys are falling. Towards the end of the video, we will be discussing about the biggest news of today. India became the fifth biggest economy, surpassing Britain. And yes, this is a very positive news coming from the global market as well, looking towards the Indian market as well. So before beginning the video, if you are new to this channel, please make sure to subscribe to my channel and do like this video as well. So let's begin. Talking about the Dow Jones today, you will see that Dow Jones had a good opening session, but later in the evening, it fell roughly 340 points from its top. Well, all this happened after the job data came into limelight. Yes, the job data were in line to expectations, and I believe that that was not a negative news which caused the US market to fall. I believe there are negative sentiments present in the US market as well, with the fear of recession and with the fear of Fed raising interest rate hike in coming months led to a major downfall for the third consecutive day in the Dow Jones. Talking about the Indian market now, you will see that Indian market had a very volatile session today. Yes, the range in which Indian market was trading was 17,476 to 17,643. Indian market traded like 1 hour it was going up, in another hour it was coming down. So it was a very difficult market session for the option traders as well as the people who trades in Nifty50 as well. Nifty is currently taking at a good support at the level of 17,450, and I believe that we won't see a major threat in Nifty50 unless we break the level of 17,450. If it breaks the level of 17,450, there are again high chances that we might fall to the level of 17,000 in near future. If we talk about the global economy, if we talk about the US market, can that pressurize Indian market to open little low from its top on Monday? Well, definitely it is very likely that this can happen, and I believe that at present we should be little cautious, as yesterday only that FII data were negative for the Indian market. They roughly sold around 2,000 crore of equities, and if we check today also, you will see that they were not a buyers as well. They have been selling like 8 crore worth of equity roughly again. So you have to be very cautious in coming week. You should like wait and see where market opportunities are coming and accordingly trade in the market. I believe that there will be another week or so of this volatility, and after that there will be a clear-cut indication where the markets really want to go, whether we want to go to upward journey of 18,000 or 19,000, or whether we are going to come down to the level of 16,600 in coming future. Similarly, in BankNifty, if I talk about BankNifty, is taking a good support at the level of 38,600 roughly, the 20 days moving average. I believe that it is very hard for BankNifty to fall further because banking sectors look really good at present to me, and according to the coming rate hikes, which can hugely favor the banking stocks. I have been saying this from last few months that we should definitely look towards the banking sector for at least a year or more, and you can systematically plan to invest in companies like HDFC Bank, ICICI Bank, SBI Bank if you want to go with a PSU bank. Then there are a lot of opportunities available in the market. Today also, if you will see that the HDFC Bank traded in positive territory, as well as for the Axis Bank as well. Here you can see, and I believe that these companies or like these stocks can eventually do well in coming future or near future as well. Now talking about the news, Adani Enterprise to enter the Nifty 50 index in coming month, and the stock has zoomed 100% in nearly 6 months. Well, this is the stock which enterprise most of the Adani companies, and this company has given a massive return for its investor in last 6 months. Again, a very high volatile stock it is, and due to a lot of acquisitions which Adani did in past couple of months, the stock went up 100%. Whether I will be entering in this particular stock at the current price, the answer is no. If you want to see the chart of Adani Enterprise, just give me a minute. Well, talking about the Adani Enterprise, you will see that it has given a one-way rally. Yes, it's a one-way rally, and it is currently going up and up in this particular channel, and I believe that if it falls the level of 3100, then there are chances that you can see a huge downturn in this particular stock. If you have this stock, you can stay invested in this particular stock, because again I see a good run up from this particular stock. In coming future, the way Adani is doing business, I believe that this particular stock can also hit the target of 4000 in coming months. Well, I won't be investing in this particular stock because again, it's a very high risky stock and it is currently trading at the 52 weeks high. So if you want to invest, let it fall for some time. Like if you will find this particular stock around the level of 3100, then definitely you can get into this particular stock and you can accumulate, or you just do your first installment of the investment, and then you can wait and watch where the stock price is moving and accordingly average the stock price or buy the stock price for long term or the short term perspective. The next stock I want to discuss about is ITC. Yes, ITC regains the 4 trillion market cap after 5 years. This is one stock where a lot of people trolled this stock for not going up or even like not going down. It was staying at the price level of 200 from last like 2-3 years, and now the stock has surges 50% in last 6 months. The current market price for ITC is 314 rupees. So we'll look through the chart. Well, I have been saying like you should look at the FMCG companies in the time where people are fearing inflation in inflation, and as well as like people are worrying about like what can happen in future. Definitely these kind of companies who are into like FMCG or who are into like cigarettes, they get their major revenue from the cigarettes. They are eventually going to raise the prices of the particular products as well, which definitely benefits the company in long term or in like short term perspective. Now if you will see that the stock has given a good run up from the level of roughly around like 200 and now currently trading at the 52 week high. I believe like this is not a good entry point for ITC. You should wait. If you're planning to invest in ITC, let it fall for some time. If you find this particular stock at a level of 300, you could do your first investments, and further you can see like how it moves in future. So I'll tell you like these are good defensive stocks: ITC, HUL, like all the FMCG companies and the pharma companies like DV's Lab. I've been very vocal about DV's Lab and I am accumulating DV's Lab as well. So yes, if you get this particular stock at a price level of 300 or below that, it's a good buy. You can think about investing your first installment in this particular stock. Now the next news which I wanted to discuss is like RBI Governor Das nudges bank to raise capital. Well, fairly it's not a bad commentary coming from the Shaktikanta Das, the RBI Governor. Well, he said that our bank should be prepared for the worst and things for the worst. But what he said is like there has been a good demand in the loan growth and bank should be prepared with the adequate capital reserve. And this is what right now is happening also. The bank capital reserves are quite good, and with looking at the loan growth and the capital adequacy, I believe that the banks are certainly going to do well from this particular point. Now the biggest news or the last news which I wanted to discuss was Britain slips behind India's to become world's sixth biggest economy. Yes, India surpassed Britain today and becoming the fifth largest economy. This happened due to multiple reasons, due to hike in the price of dollar in comparison to other currency, and you will see that India has overtaken UK at this particular level, and it is believed that India can surpass or continue to surpass UK in coming future to hit the 5 trillion 5 trillion economy as well. Well, it's a very positive news, and we'll see that how market react to this particular news on Monday as well. But for the time being, like, Nifty is going to trade somewhat between a range of 17,700 to 17,400. So you can keep an eye to that. And talking about the DreamFolks IPO, yes, the current game market premium for DreamFolks IPO is 100 rupees. After like today's fall, the DreamFolks IPO GMP came down a little bit. Earlier it was at 105 rupees. Now it is at 100 rupees. Well, again, a good and decent grey market premium for a company like DreamFolks, with a good price band of like 329 or 310 rupees. Well, this is what I wanted to discuss today. These were like some of the top news. If you have some queries you wanted to ask or any questions related to any particular stock, you can tell me. And talking about the IT index, I believe that IT index is certainly going to be under pressure for some time. Until the US rate hikes, until the US worries related to the relations goes away, the IT index sector will certainly be under pressure because most of their revenue come from the overseas or like majorly from the US market. That's why the companies like TCS and Infosys are continuously under pressure. Once that goes away, I believe that there is a huge potential for these particular stocks to go up. Right now they are like trading at like 52 weeks low, and I believe that this is the right time to accumulate these stocks. They are currently standing at the margin of safety level, and you should not miss this opportunity. Yes, I'm again saying this, like, you should not miss this opportunity to accumulate IT stocks in near future. Not only international or like overseas, even in domestic, growth is huge for these particular companies. I hope I was able to give you good insights about today's market, what is going to happen in future, and why some of the stocks or why some of the indices are under pressure. You should definitely look for the opportunities where people are worrying or like people are fearing, or look for the sectors which are oversold right now and look behind the reasoning why this is particular, why these things are happening, and if they are curable in a short term or a long term perspective or not. So that's it from my side today, and I hope you liked the video. If you did, please make sure to subscribe to my channel, hit that like button, and do share this video with your friends as well. So thank you guys.